folks, Alex from XGR here, and today we're going to be taking another look at the Monster Hunter Rise demo, and it's going to be a little special here. We're going to show you how to beat the Rathian, actually, with the dual blades. I like this endeavor because it's something that's not necessarily required of you in the demo. It's a nice little added bonus that they have just thrown into the demo there. So we're gonna depart on the quest, and you're gonna see that this fight is a little bit easier than the Mizitsune, from like my opinion. I believe this is the attacks. Maybe it's because I have more experience fighting the Rathian, but the attacks are much more easily predicted. So once again, first thing you're going to want to do here is to pick up all the items that you can in your camp and in the supply box that is given to you. We're going to pick up the pitfall trap as well. So here we're going to ride out on our trusty Palamute. Grab some herbs, just in case we need to make a potion on the fly. Here's a cute little Bombadgy over there. Now you're going to want to pick up some buffs too while you can. It's just... it makes things much easier, even though we probably won't need them.
Looks useful.
Okay, we want to grab these buffs. And grab this guy. We already have the buff, but it's always good to refresh it when you can. So the Rathian can typically be found right here as you start up the demo, and we're just going to go right ahead and, well, we're going to grab this buff as well. Just going to jump right on in there. Okay, so you're going to notice that when your character says, be careful, or something along those lines, it means that the Rathian is about to do an attack. And the Rathian is special in the fact that it can... Yeah, so there we go again, brace yourselves. The Rathian can inflict poison damage on you. So a Rathian's talons and his tail is very poisonous. Okay. See, the attacks are much more textbook, much more easier to dodge. There's a, compared to the Mizitsune, the attack window is much, there's a much smaller, oh, and we can actually probably jump onto this guy. Well, maybe not. Let me grab a wire bug. Okay, so we didn't get a chance to Wyvern Ride. Where did this guy go? Okay, so he's going down there. We are gonna, what we forgot to do at the beginning of the game is to eat a well done steak. That will keep your stamina up. We're gonna ride our Palamute to catch this Rathian. So we're actually going to lock onto the Rathian like that. Okay, so essentially what I do with the dual blades against the Rathian, obviously it's best to hit his tail because his tail is severable, and it will reduce the chance of you getting poisoned if you rip his tail off. But what I find much more easier which I find easier, is to just attack his feet because they're easily accessed. Sure you're not gonna. Oh. Sure you're not gonna do as much damage, but it's okay. We're actually gonna place down a pitfall trap for this guy. Oh, and he didn't trip it. Okay. The head does a lot of damage if you manage to hit his head, but the problem with it when you're with dual blades is that typically it's off the ground and not very easily accessed. So I just go for the legs. It's just simpler. So there he goes. Again, he's up to something. It means he's doing his tail attack, which will poison you. Yeah, so we're not doing much damage to his legs here, but I just find it's the way to go, really. It's the easiest when he does his little whip around attacks. You do not get hit. So we're poisoned here. We're gonna run an antidote. With that antidote, wait. Oh, I guess I used a mega potion. Meant to use an antidote. We're gonna grab this small healing buff. I'm gonna grab this wire bug too, because why not? Oh, dodge him like that. Now, we need to desperately sharpen our blade, but we're gonna do that when he leaves. So, like I said in the Mitsutsune video, you guys can watch that on my YouTube channel. Okay, so he's gonna run away. We're gonna sharpen our blade. Like I said in the Mitsutsune video, it's definitely more advantageous to sharpen your blade whenever the monster leaves the locale, because you have a little bit of breathing room. You don't have any risk of getting hit. So we're going to chase this Rathian over here. I believe he's in the forest here. When he goes down like that, you can actually hit his tail, which I find is, so after he does his tail whip, you can actually hit his tail like this, which I also find is a pretty good tactic to try to sever that thing. But yeah, just out of simplicity's sake, I typically aim for the feet. But yes, if you can sever the tail, and maybe it's easier with other swords where you're a bit slower, you deal a bit more damage. Maybe it's easier. So when he does his whipping around attack, that's why I hit his feet actually, because those whipping attacks will not hit you if you're right underneath them. Okay, he's running again. I'm gonna grab this buff here.
Excuse me.
he's running away already once again. I'm gonna grab this buff here too. Okay, he's going this way. He's actually going back up to his nest, and you'll see it's kind of a cool location there. You know what, we might as well pot up and eat an easy ration, because our stamina is not at max yet. Okay, so here we are at his nest. We're gonna refresh this wire bug here. Okay, we're gonna actually launch him into a wall if we can. There we go.
This'll do for now.
Okay. Now I really like what they did with the commentary your hunter does. It makes things much easier and more accessible once again. I find this game is just more accessible to newcomers, even though it might still be a little complex and not necessarily all that inviting at times. But it does do a better job than, say, let's say Generations Ultimate, or even World for that matter. Oh, he's gonna shoot a fireball. Perfect, we dodged it. That was a misstep on my part. I'm gonna pot up again. Oh, gonna dodge that. What's good about the wire bug is that literally you can change your direction whenever you want. So if you do a misstep like I just did back there, you always have the opportunity to correct this by sort of jumping to the right or left. Okay, he's on the ground. We're actually going to go for the tail because I find his poison is kind of annoying at this point. So we're going to try to sever this thing. Okay, he's leaving, so we're going to once again use a whetstone. Now, something that I haven't done in either of these like little guides is usually use my silk bite attacks. I do think they're powerful, I do think they're good moves, but for me personally, they just take too long to, see, I just did one right there. They just take too long to basically, their cooldown is much longer when you use it offensively like that. So I tend to use it more defensively in the sense where I can get away. I always have them off cooldown. I can get away when I want, just like that. And it's also useful because I can use it offensively in this way too. So I can jump into the monster. I find when I use my silk bite attacks, yeah, it does a lot of damage. It's nice to have, but it also the reward isn't enough for what you're paying for it, right? The cooldown is much longer. So when you're in a pickle, you might really need your wire bug, and if it's on cooldown, that's never good. So. See, now we're right under him, and his whipping attacks are doing nothing to us. This is by far the easiest way to beat the Rathian. So if you're having a hard time with him, trust me, although the legs don't do as much damage, they're pretty crucial. Okay, we want to sharpen soon, so I hope this guy leaves the locale. There we go, we severed his tail. And now he will have a much harder time at poisoning us. He can still poison us with his claws, but the wide whipping attack that he does with his tail is no longer a thing. Alright, he's gonna leave, so we're going to use our whetstone once again. Oh. Okay, so where did the Rathian go? He went down there. Alright. I'm gonna use a first aid med and an easy ration here. So essentially the Rathian's down here. We can pick up the stink mink. I'm gonna grab these power-ups. So he's over there. I think we can get him from here, but I'm not sure. Okay, we missed a little bit, but that's okay. Sorry for moving my chair, guys. I know it's noisy, but dodged out of the way just in time there, and again there. Oh, see, now he poisoned us again, which can happen even when his tail is gone, but it's much easier to dodge it. I'm actually going to use a shock trap soon, just to get a little bit more damage on him and make this go by a little bit faster. So let's actually get up to it. He's going to run away. We're going to grab our Palamute. We're going to grab this wire bug over here too. Whenever you see a wire bug like that, you're going to want to pick it up. He went this way actually. Oops, I accidentally fell into this. Okay, we're gonna try to go up and over. Here we go. Now we're back in front of the Rathian, and we're gonna set this shock trap. Should go down any time now, I would say. He's definitely feeling it. He does tend to get a bit faster as his health goes down. Silk bite. Silk bite. Okay, see now this is what we're talking about. This is what I was talking about, not having the wire bugs with you. Okay, we want an antidote. We want a mega potion. So I used like 3 silk bite attacks in a row there, but as you can see, I ended up getting burnt by it because I could not escape when I needed to, and as a result I almost fainted there, so. Okay, he's coming. It's close. I tried to do a little bit of finessing there, and it didn't work out in the end, but it's okay, because that's the whole point of this demo, is to basically just try new things and just get a feel for the game before it launches on March 26th. Now he's limping. He should go down any time now. We're going to sharpen our blade once again. See where he's going. Okay. I'm gonna eat another easy ration. This is our last one. Let's see where he went. He's above us right now, I believe. Or I could be wrong. Oh no, he's over at his nest again. So he's gonna go try to lay down a little bit, I think. and gain some health. So we gotta catch him pretty quick so that he doesn't heal up. Grab this thing. Oops, that was a misstep. Okay. Okay, see now he's gonna go lay down for a bit. So we killed the Rathian, and that's how you do it, guys. And to add insult to injury, we're going to pick up his egg and we're going to smash it, just like this. And it's broken. So we not only killed the Rathian, but we killed its babies. We're going to keep on doing that until all the Rathians in the world are dead. Yeah, so that's how you beat a Rathian with the dual blades. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you can. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and take care.